Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Mr. London here. Just wanted to show you today how you can access some of the work on Microsoft Teams and emails via your Xbox and PS4s. I've been doing this for a little while now, and I know a lot of you are spending a lot of time on there doing lots of gaming. So now you can do some time on there doing some school work as well and just having a look over a few things. So I'll just go through a quick step-by-step how to access it via your Xbox. Okay. First step is to go into my apps and my games and go into your apps. On here then you'll have all the different apps that you've got, and there should be an E for Internet Explorer or Microsoft Edge as it's called here. If you just click on that, it will take you to a home page. Now I had this one preloaded, so it might take a little bit of time because sometimes it's a little bit slower, so just need to be a little bit patient. Once here, the way I like to do it is to find Google. Oh, don't know what's happened there. Let's try again. This might be easier. There it is. Just go on to Google. If you ever want to put the writing down, you just press B and that gets rid of the little writing box. Click on the Google link. Within here then, if you type in Office 365, it's already come up there for me now, so I'll just go straight to that and search for Office 365. Within here now, click on the top link and it will ask you to sign in. It might, if it's the first time, it might have you a pop-up asking, do you want to download it from the App Store? Just say no to this and it will keep you on the Internet Explorer page. So if you want to sign in, you just go to sign in and it will ask you for your email address. Now this is your username in school that you use to log onto the computer at pontyhigh.co.uk, and it's the same password as well then as what you would use to log into the computer in school. If you have forgotten those, if you email Owen, he should be able to give you reset your password. So I'll just do that now. So I've typed in my username and my email and my password. I'm obviously today using Joshua's account. I hope he doesn't mind, just to give you a demonstration. So I'm going to sign in. I just say no to this one. I'll just click the X on the bottom down here and it'll come up with the Office 365 main page. Again, it's just taking a couple of minutes to load, so just again be a little bit patient with it. On here then it's got everything that you need. So it's got the Outlook here, where you've got all your emails and you can email back and forth to staff. You've got your OneDrive, so if you do any kind of Word documents online or any kind of pictures or PowerPoints online, you can save them to your OneDrive and you can upload them from here. It's basically like a big memory stick for you. You've got Word, Excel and PowerPoint you can use, and you've got your Microsoft Teams over here, which is the main app we will probably be using. Just scroll down a little bit, it'll come up with some of the documents that you have recently been working on or can load, and you can share them with your teachers. Okay, so if we go into Teams, it will take you into a separate tab on a different page, and again just be a little bit patient. It takes a little while to load, and depending on what time of day you're on as well and how many users are on will vary kind of the speed. This is just taking a little while now. So now it's loaded. That took I think about 2.5 minutes to load. Last week when I did it, it did take up to about 4 or 5 minutes. Like I said, you just need to kind of be patient, depends on the internet connection, how many users are on there. So once I'm on here, it shows you all the different classes that you're in Teams with. So Science, ICT. Okay, so the first thing you can do is you can go to your Reg class. Now your registration teachers are having weekly meetings just to check in, see how everyone is doing, and you can get involved using your Xbox or PlayStation. So Once you're on here, you can see, just now, Miss Edmonds is going to do a quiz with her form class, which is great. So you can get involved with that. So you can reply to Mrs. Quiz. Mrs. Comment. Reply. You can just start typing and press send, and in that way you can get involved with your registration teacher and all your other classmates, which is fantastic. Going back then to Teams, so go back at the top here to all Teams. We'll click on Science, have a look at what science work is there today. So we'll go up here, and you can see that today, due on the 1st of June, is Project 6. So I'm going to go into here, and it'll take me to assignments. And in here then it's got the instructions about this week's task. So need to kind of complete the dirt task on space, read over the task instructions. It gives you some reference material that you can open here. Okay, so if I go on to healthy diet task instructions, gives you all the information that you need here, and Sir's email. So again, I could go back if I wasn't quite sure of anything, if I looked over it, and when I was doing it I was struggling. All I would need to do is go back onto the top, onto the Microsoft Office homepage, go to the Outlook, which again would bring up a new tab. Eventually it will. Here we go. Which would be my emails. And once you're on here, you've got all your emails here. So you could click on New Message up here on the top left. Just be a little bit patient. I'm rushing it a little bit here. And you can then type in Sir's email address or whichever teacher you want to get in contact with, add the subject, and then you can ask any questions that you want on there as well. Or if you have other questions, you can you can post it in the section on Teams. So it's completely up to you. All the help and support is there that you need. Once you're on here then, if I go down to the Word document where it says my work that you need to do, okay, so you need to do the research here. Sometimes when it's got text box and you go to edit document, it is a little bit fiddly on the Xbox. So with these situations, and you can only use an Xbox or PlayStation to do your work, is I would just copy this down onto paper. You've got all the information there that you need. You can use the Internet Explorer to do your research, but just do the work on paper. The most important thing is that you're doing something. So I'll just close this now. And last one, I'll just have a look. I think there's a link to a quiz here. So this will take me to a forms page, a Microsoft Forms page. Again, all through Office 365, and it's using if you look across the top, it's using all different web browsers. Okay, so everything is based on the internet. So if you're using online gaming, if you're playing online content, you can access all of this. Okay, that's all you need to do. Okay, is if you are accessing online gaming. Okay, so I've just come back to my Microsoft Teams now. That form didn't load up because I had a connection problem with the internet, and again, this might happen to you on when you're using it. So just be a little bit patient. Try again. Try a couple of times. If one of the forms or the website, you just have your Masterwatch username and password login, and you can complete all the maths questions on here using your Xbox and PlayStation. So I hope that's helped a little bit, and just makes it a little bit easier for you to access some of the work. Right, hope this is useful. If you've got any questions, you can just email me.